Facebook Live. How you guys doing? Hope all is well. Just wanted to make a quick video. March 22nd, 2019. Can you believe that? Time is flying. Time is moving. Wow. If you have dreams and goals, you need to go after them now. Don't wait around because I'll tell you what, time is not going to wait for you. You got to go out and you got to pursue your dreams, your goals, and you got to press hard. I just posted something today on my timeline. It was a year ago today, as a matter of fact. I was actually talking about relocating to Florida, and here we are a year later, and it's actually happening for me this coming week. I'm actually going to make the move, and I'm going to take that step of faith. A lot of people, you see, have these ideas because everything starts with a thought or an idea. They have these thoughts, these ideas, and they never take advantage of them. They never bring them into fruition. People have all of these wonderful ideas and dreams and thoughts, and they never take it to the next step. And there's an old saying that says that, there are so many there's so many good ideas and dreams in the graveyard. So many people take them to their deathbed, and they never actually pursue them. They never actually do what they have to do to make them come to fruition. And I'm here to tell you as a witness that you have to be willing to do what it takes to make things happen in your life. You have to be willing to take the chances. You have to be willing to take advantage of the opportunity when the opportunity comes. You can't sit around and wait because no one's going to give anything to you. And my whole life, I've always thought that way, and I've achieved things in my life that I never thought possible. I had a lot of failures too. You have to know that you're also going to have failures in the things that you do, or you're going to have defeats. The problem with a lot of people is they look at instead of them trying to focus on each individual goal and accomplish that goal, they worry about winning the war. You can't win a war unless you win the individual battles, and you're not going to win every battle. Some of the battles you're going to lose. But as long as you're taking those steps forward, as long as you're stepping out of your fear, and see, that's the other thing. A lot of people allow their fear to really arrest them in a sense where they can't do anything because the fear is so strong. And when you think about fear, let's talk about that for just a second. Fear doesn't exist. It exists here, but it's not real. Fear really is an illusion. Fear is a lie. Fear is something we make up. Fear is something we allow others to tell us. For example, you want to start a business, you want to go to school, you want to preach, you want to do something different with your life, and you'll have people that'll say to you, oh, well, you can't do this, or I tried it, you can't accomplish this because I've already tried it. And they plant that seed of fear in your mind. And once you let that seed of fear take root, it begins to grow. You understand? It becomes poison. It's like a cancer. And I know it's tough. I know it's hard. A lot of people I get fearful too, but you have to be willing to move forward. This whole Florida relocation thing for me, don't think for 1 second I don't have some apprehension and some fear and some anxiety, because I certainly do. But how am I ever going to know and find out if I don't give it a shot? I'm leaving an extremely good career up here in New Jersey to make this move, but I'm also moving into a great opportunity and a potentially better career opportunity if I go down to Florida. But I'm not going to know unless I go there and I do it. I go there and I take that step. I'm literally uprooting my entire life to go down there, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen? So don't let your fear arrest you. Don't allow your fear to tell you that you can't do it. Fear is fake. Fear doesn't exist. Fear is a conclusion that we assign to something that we haven't even given a chance to. You can't. Fear stands for false expectations appearing real. False expectations appearing real. In other words, you assign this false expectation to something that you're going to do, and you don't even know the outcome, but you're already defeating yourself in your mind by telling yourself, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to make it. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Listen, you're not going to have all the tools. You're never going to have all the tools. You're never going to have all the money. You're never going to have all the knowledge or education. Those things don't come to you sometimes right away. But I can tell you this from experience. If it is meant to be, it is going to be smooth. The transition and the transaction is going to be smooth. You're not going to have to kill yourself for it. You're not going to have to fight to the point where you're bruised and bloodied and battered. Usually when something is from God or in God's will, something that's meant to be, fate, whatever you want to call it, is going to be smooth, and it's going to work seamlessly and perfectly for you. There'll be some little hiccups, but overall, everything's going to fall in place for you. And that's exactly what happened for me in this situation. I knew it was the right time, and I went and took a chance, and I began to start implementing the steps I needed to implement, and just little by little, things fell in place for me. And I'm telling you, for all of you that are watching right now, please share this video. Things can happen for you too. You gotta listen. You can't please God if you don't have faith. How can you expect God to bless you? How can you expect God to, move on your behalf if you're sitting around allowing fear to arrest you? You are the warden. If you think about it, you're the warden of your own jail, so to speak. And if you don't move, how can you expect God to move? If you want to motivate God and you want God to move, His word says, look, He goes, faith without works is dead, and you cannot please me without faith. So if you're not stepping out into your faith and you're allowing your fear to embrace you, what you're essentially saying to God is, listen, you're not worthy. God, you're not worthy. I don't trust you. I don't believe you. And you're incapable, God, of making this dream happen in my life. I'm not saying that everything you do is going to work, because some things just don't work out that way. But as long as you take the step, as long as you move forward, sometimes what will happen is you'll start on one journey to do one thing, and it turns into something else. Another opportunity comes out of it. You meet someone, or it takes you into another situation that actually turns out to be even better for you. I'll give you a quick story. When I first got into the mortgage industry many, many years ago, I got into it by accident, in a sense. I worked in the collections. I was a bill collector, and I got a call from this guy who started a mortgage company, and he gave me an opportunity. And when I went in, it just one thing led to another, and eventually it got to the point where I actually had my own mortgage company a few years later, and it was amazing. It was a great time in my life. So what I'm saying to you today is, whatever you have on your plate, whatever you put on the back burner, whatever you swept under the rug, pick it back up and begin pursuing it. Don't let that fear lock you up and put you in jail. Listen, my name is Rob Valentín. If my videos help you, please share this video. And if someone on your timeline needs to hear the word, someone on your timeline needs to see this video. And if we're not friends, send me a friend request, but please share. It's very, very important that you share. Remember, Jesus Christ is the only way to the Father. He is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to God except through Him. God bless you guys. Love you all. And thank you for your prayers, by the way. Have a great day.